She sat in the corner of the hospital waiting room, cradling her little boy against her chest. His breathing was shallow, his cheeks flushed with fever, and every few minutes he whimpered in his sleep. She rocked him gently, whispering the same words over and over. "It's okay, baby. Mommy's here." Outside, the rain tapped against the windows like it was trying to get in, and the clock on the wall seemed stuck at 2:17 a.m. She hadn't slept in 2 days. Her name was Sarah, and her son, Noah, was only 4. They had come to the city children's hospital after weeks of doctors in their small town shaking their heads. No insurance, they'd said. Try the charity clinic. But the charity clinic had a 6-month wait, and Noah's fever kept climbing. So Sarah sold what little jewelry she had, packed one small bag, and took the night bus with Noah burning in her arms. Now they were here in this cold waiting room that smelled of bleach and worry. A nurse had taken one look at Noah and rushed them inside, but the emergency room was full. "Someone will call your name soon," she'd said kindly, before disappearing behind swinging doors. Soon had already been 4 hours. Sarah's phone was dead. Her wallet held $17 and a bus ticket home for tomorrow. She kept staring at the doors, willing them to open, willing someone to say her little boy's name. Across the room, an older man sat quietly reading a small leather Bible. He wore a simple gray coat and had the kind of face that looked like it had smiled through many storms. Every now and then he glanced up, watching Sarah rock Noah, watching her wipe tears she didn't want him to see. At 2:42 a.m., Noah started crying softly. "Mommy, it hurts," he whispered. Sarah's heart broke all over again. "I know, sweetheart. We're going to get you help. Just hold on a little longer." She kissed his forehead and started humming the lullaby she'd sung to him since he was born. That's when the man closed his Bible and walked over. He didn't say anything at first. He just sat down beside her, leaving one empty chair between them, like he understood she might need space. After a moment, he spoke softly. "Ma'am, I hope I'm not bothering you. I just wanted to say, I've been praying for your little boy." Sarah looked at him surprised. Strangers didn't usually talk in hospital waiting rooms this late, but there was something peaceful in his eyes, something that made her feel seen. "Thank you," she managed, her voice cracking. He's really sick. They said something about his kidneys. I don't even understand all of it." The man nodded slowly. "May I pray for him now?" Out loud, if that's okay. Sarah hesitated, then nodded. She was too tired to pretend she didn't need prayer. He closed his eyes and began to speak, not loud, just gentle and sure. "Father, you see this precious child. You know every hair on his head. You know his mother's heart is breaking. Please send your healing touch right now. Let Noah feel your peace and give his mama strength to carry what she's carrying. We trust you, Lord, amen." When he finished, Noah had stopped crying. His breathing seemed a little easier. Sarah stared at her son, then at the man, tears running freely now. "I don't know why I'm telling you this," she whispered, "but I've been so scared God forgot about us. I keep praying, but it feels like the prayers just hit the ceiling and fall back down." The man smiled, the kind of smile that had seen hard days and still chose hope. "Sometimes," he said, "God doesn't answer the way we expect, but he never stops listening." Just then, a nurse appeared at the door. "Noah Miller." Sarah stood so fast she almost dropped him. "Yes, that's us." The nurse smiled warmly. "Come with me. A room just opened up, and Dr. Harris wants to see him right away. He's one of our best." Sarah gathered her bag with shaking hands. As she started to walk away, she turned back to the man. "What's your name?" she asked. "Thomas," he said simply. "Thank you, Thomas, for praying, for seeing us." He just nodded, eyes shining. They took Noah straight to a room. Tests were run. Doctors talked quickly. And then hours later, Dr. Harris sat down beside Sarah's chair. "Noah's going to be okay," he said gently. "His kidneys are inflamed, but we caught it in time. With treatment, he'll make a full recovery." Sarah covered her face and cried, the kind of crying that comes after holding everything in for too long. Later that morning, when Noah was sleeping peacefully with an IV in his little arm, Sarah went looking for Thomas. She wanted to thank him again, maybe ask if she could buy him coffee with her last few dollars. But he was gone. She asked a nurse if she'd seen an older man in a gray coat. The nurse thought for a moment, then shook her head. "I've been here all night," she said. "I don't remember anyone like that." Sarah walked back to Noah's room, a strange warmth settling in her chest. That evening, as the sun set through the hospital window, Noah opened his eyes and smiled for the first time in days. "Mommy," he said weakly, "there was an angel. He told me I was going to be okay." Sarah kissed his forehead, tears falling onto his blanket. Maybe Thomas had just left quietly. Or maybe God sometimes sends his comfort in the shape of a stranger with kind eyes and a small leather Bible. Either way, Sarah knew one thing for certain. They had not been alone in that waiting room. Sometimes when we think our prayers are bouncing off the ceiling, God is already moving, already sending help we can't yet see. And sometimes he sends a quiet man in a gray coat who sits beside a weary mother and whispers, "I've been praying." If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs reminding that they're not alone. Because kindness, prayer, and love, they still change everything.